Welcome to Watervliet. Welcome to Port Schuyler and Watervliet. We're here today in front of school number 1. The school's been basically vacant since we combined our elementary schools into one common elementary school down on the north side. And we're here to celebrate today a project that started, at least in earnest, about 5 years ago. Ran into some serious doubts with the economic crisis in the 08-09 range, but perseverance by the owner, developer Paul here, and the city and New York State. We're able to be standing here today showing phase 1 completed behind us, phase 2 waiting to be completed over there, but hopefully today Paul will invite you inside and you'll get to see what we've been waiting 5 years for. So with us here today from our planning and development group is Dave Wheatley on the far left, Bob DeCiro, Mayor of Cohoes, John McDonald, who's repurposing, is maybe setting the standard here in the Capital District, Councilwoman Ellen Fogarty, and our host and owner, developer, here to tell us more about it, Paul. Without further ado, I'll bring, and also with, New York State, Chris Leo from Department of Community Renewal, who without them, we wouldn't be standing here today. We've been saying that over and over here in Watervliet. We have a great relationship with that department. They like what we're doing, we like what they're doing, so hopefully we'll have Chris and his group back here many more times. So with that, I'll turn it over to Paul.
Welcome everybody to the Lofts at School 1. I think you'll see that it's a nice example of adaptive reuse of older properties. One of the ways that we can put these properties back into the mainstream for living. And I want to say that for me, there are 4 cornerstones that made this project possible. First of all, a city like Watervliet with a strong planning and development department, encouraging and providing support for this type of project. In particular, people like Rosemary Nichols, who without this project wouldn't have happened. Nurtured it from the beginning. Dave Wheatley. I don't think there's anything that can be said other than that strong planning and development is a major component of getting these things done. Secondarily, banks that are willing to stand behind these projects and finance them. There was a time where very few were willing to do it, but in this case, Kenderhook Bank came through and has been a strong partner in getting this done. As well, developers who are willing to risk their own money and come into communities like these and put these buildings back into use in creative ways. Finally, people like New York Main Street Grant. These projects are costly. They always have unpredictable components attached to them, and without that type of assistance and that type of extra additional promotional ability, these projects are feasible. Finally, I'd like to say that what we're finding is that developers are finding that, in fact, if we can find ways of reusing these spaces, that people appreciate the character of the older buildings, the design features that you can't find in newer structures, and that if you can add the modern amenities, such as central air and central heat, that people are willing to look at and are excited about living in these types of spaces. So welcome again to School 1, and please come in and take a look at what we've been able to do with this project. Thank you.
So that's to conclude the program. It's a pretty short program, but the program out front is over. But Paul has invited everyone here to come inside, and I'd like to back him up on that. So please, if you have some time, let Paul show you what he's done here, and this is the best part of the whole show. The talking's over. Let's see.